Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Do you feel like you blinked and then all of a sudden the summer heat was here? It escalated quickly. Live view from St. George, where we've broken the record, the daily temperature record for today, topping out at 108. So record-breaking heat. We've got a few clouds over the Pine Valley Mountains, indicating a little bit of moisture sneaking under the ridge. That old record was 107 back in 2016, but knocked it down today. Now, it's not just the Beehive State with those heat alerts. We're watching as the desert Southwest is lit up with different heat advisories and warnings as a result of this ridge of high pressure. Our heat alerts in effect and went into effect at 11 a.m. They stay in effect until midnight on Saturday. Okay, not much relief for those in Washington County. I hope you've got air conditioning and you're keeping cool, because by 9 p.m. we're still 99 degrees. By ABC4 News at 10, we're into the mid-90s. It's hot along the Wasatch Front as well. Live view from Ensign Peak. More cloud cover up there, and that moisture really showing up in the way of cloud cover. Just a slight chance we could see a passing storm. That increases into tomorrow. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s, 94 in Salt Lake City right now. So we sit at 107 in St. George, knocking on the door of 90 in Logan. Today is our first 90-degree day in Salt Lake City, and we know many more to come. We've been forewarning you throughout the week about this heat really accelerating snow melt, and that's the case. We expect the Cottonwood Creeks to hit minor flooding stage over the next 5 days, and a brand new flood watch near Oakley. This is for the Upper Weber River. So if you live towards the mouth of the Upper Weber or north of Rockport Reservoir and in that area, just know in the next couple of days you're going to have a lot of snow coming off the mountains. The rivers are going to rise. They're cold, they're fast. It is early season, so you want to stay safe, so keep your distance. Drought monitor for our Thursday shows not much change, but we're abnormally dry on the eastern side of the state, with more than 76% of the state not facing drought conditions. Satellite radar shows quiet conditions in the Beehive State, but look at Nevada, just starting to bubble up with those storms. That's going to sneak into northwestern Utah tonight, and we watch over the mountains in south central Utah because we could see a storm develop. Storm potential holds on for tomorrow for a bulk of the Beehive State, from Cache Valley all the way down I-15 to Iron County. Futurecast walks us through the timing. You notice tonight after midnight we could see some nocturnal storms in the northern portion of the state. And then as we head into our Friday afternoon and evening, our model picking up in the West Desert on that moisture potential, and some thunderstorms are possible also towards Castle Country in eastern Utah into tomorrow night as a weak disturbance sneaks underneath the ridge. We still have the heat holding steady, though, as we close out the work week, and our heat alerts stay in effect. That high pressure really dominating the weather story. Here we are into Saturday. We get a little disturbance that kind of wants to sneak underneath the ridge, bring some cloud cover and slightly cool temperatures. We'll see that happen Sunday into Monday. Maybe, fingers crossed, it means a little bit of a break from the heat in the south, but high pressure comes right back as we get through next week. So above average temperatures expected. We're going to stay above 80 in Salt Lake over the next 5 days. That's hot. Here we are into June, and we see that above average heat holding steady in St. George. There's a slight dip when it comes to those temperatures if that disturbance makes it through Sunday into Monday, but only shaves off a few degrees in southern Utah. Looking at the regional forecast, 80s and 90s, triple digits in Moab, 107 tomorrow in St. George, so another hot one on deck. You're going to see a stretch of triple digits, and there's that slight break to start our next work week, but we're right back at it with those triple digits. 105 is hot. Don't you think that's really hot? As you look at the Wasatch Front, you're going to see those numbers really cooking, but we ease a little bit. We're still above average as you look with those 90s, even a few 80s there, but a slight chance of moisture stays in the forecast. Northern Utah on the peripheral or the edge of the ridge, so we could see a few storms. Tomorrow, isolated potential. It's June.
It's warm.
That's a nice way to put it.
Okay.
I stepped out for a minute and I thought, oh,